Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is January 27, 2024. Here is another weekly edition, weekly wrap for the market. So this is going to be a comprehensive analysis for the stock market, for different indices, for gold, treasury, WTI, which is crude, and also big tech is a stock, and also most individual names that are very, very important to the market. So just bear with me. The entire video is going to be lots of educational materials and lots of chart analysis. All right. So before starting with S&P 500, as usual, I just want to share this with you. This is pretty interesting um, um, uh, sentiment that I have here. Just give me a second. I'm going to just share my screen. All right, so this is a sentiment for the market. And as you see here, we are still bullish, and 40% bullish and 26% is bearish. So historical average for a year is going to be 37%. So still we are above this. So this is a bullish sentiment. And as a bull, we don't like it. We want to see bears are taking control of sentiment when we see like a lower low, and then that's going to be a good buying opportunity. But market is going higher and higher. So sentiment is getting to the bullish, extreme greed, and then the reversal is coming, because whenever people are bullish and market is just going higher, so this means reversal is going to be a potential scenario for the market, right? So this is going to be a sentiment, and the next chart is this, which is we are at a fear and greed, and we are at extreme greed. So this means, again, sentiment is pretty bullish. And as like a charter or chartist, we should just be careful about this, because this sentiment can be just based on the hype, and we don't want to see this hype is just hurting us. Because in a weekly time frame, here's the S&P 500, as you see here, we already overstretched. So this is October low, and we had nice move to the upside. S&P 500 just hit 4,900 this week. I mean, like the past week, and just touch it, and then coming back down just as slightly on Friday's session, which I believe that is very, very important, just because when we are seeing the chart like this, it is very, very parabolic, overstretched. It doesn't mean that it can't go higher. It can, but the upside target is pretty limited. And when I just put a Fibonacci retracement here, here is from the October low of 2022, from the top of the market 2023. You see that here is the 27% extension. Just market touch this one, and then coming back down. I should say we are at a very, very important level for the market, especially next week. We will have lots of good earnings for big names are coming, and also for the reserve. We will have a Federal Reserve meeting January 31st, which is going to be probably the most important session for the market. Next week is going to be Federal Reserve, just because everyone is just betting on 7 rate cuts, 6 rate cuts. I don't know where that number is coming from, but if Federal Reserve just tell market, hey, we are not going to drop six times this year, and we are pretty close to like a 2 or 3, that would be very, very bad news for the market. If you ask market last year, if Federal Reserve wants to, I don't know, do 3 rate cuts next year, everyone would be happy. But right now, because sentiment is pretty bullish and market just betting on 7 rate cuts, 3 rate cuts, it's not going to be enough for the market, and it's going to be very, very bad news for the market. So we should see some kind of like sharp sell-off initiating to the market, which I believe reversal is coming, and this reversal could be great buying opportunity if you ask me. So S&P 500, still I'm looking for this area. So my level has not been changed. Still, I'm there for my correction level to see if it triggers to the downside. That would be a great buying opportunity. So again, 4,500 to 4,525, that's the level that I'm looking at. So right now we are seeing a divergence from SMA 20 and also the price. And here's the top. We haven't tested before. So market is due for a corrective move. And if this correction is coming next week or so, which is going to be next week and the following weeks, like within the next 4 to 6 weeks, that would be great buying opportunity if you ask me. If it goes to 45.25 to 4,500. So this level can give us a great buying opportunity for the next rally, because I believe still bull is not over. So just be careful, guys. This is going to be a corrective move, and this is going to be the next buying opportunity. So don't bet on the bear market or something like that. It is still too early, and I believe it is early. We don't get to the bear market, at least for the first half of this year, and even second half of this year. Uh, we can have like a good market until July, maybe August. But after that, I need to see the chart. If you haven't seen my forecast for 2024, make sure watch that one. I put a link at the end of this video as well, and also here as well. So there are lots of good stuff and materials there in 2 episodes, but I believe this market can go down, especially after August, September. Everyone needs to be careful on the market. All right, moving on to Nasdaq, which was interesting, and it's kind of like a leading to the downside. I believe it's kind of like a leader to the market, especially when big techies are coming next week. So we have AMD, we have Amazon, we have Meta, we have Microsoft. Microsoft, AMD, Starbucks, they're going to announce their earning on Tuesday. And then I would say Wednesday, it's going to be a Fed meeting. And then on Thursday, we will have Amazon and Meta earnings. So lots of big names are announcing their earning next week. And Federal Reserve, above all, it's going to be just a pivotal point for the market, which I believe Nasdaq start showing some weakness here, and it can go down again to this level, which is going to be 15,581 to 16,000. So that is the level that I'm looking for as a good buying opportunity, good reversal. If this reversal happens, we can just buy on this one as well. Okay, so we are waiting for this one. And here's the daily chart. So daily chart for Nasdaq shows reversal already. So this is the area that I was looking for, 17,393 to 17,800. It's going to be a big range, and as I said, this is going to be the level that I'm looking for. Reversal is happening. I believe this one just happened in January 22nd, and I thought that, okay, that's the one, but it didn't have. It just fell, and then market went up. But the formation here last week shows that at least for the short-term top, we can just bet on the market on the short side, because it can go down to here at least for 2 to 3 days, and then corrective move, and then coming back down, and then sharp sell-off here. As long as we are above this pivotal point, we're good. If it goes here to 15,700 to 15,900 or 16,000, that's going to be the level that I'm looking for as a good buying opportunity, and just waiting for that level. All right. Moving on to Dow Jones. Dow had a better performance, actually. Dow just hit new all-time high on Friday, coming back down, still new closing all-time high on Friday. So Dow formed pretty well, and as I said, Dow can be outperformer for the market in 2024 as well. So as I said, 2023, Dow could be the outperformer, which I was right, and Dow hit new all-time high 2023. And right now, Dow's still holding up pretty well. Next week, we'll have Boeing, we will have like a Chevron, we will have, I believe, another good name in Dow. They're going to announce the earnings. So still, Dow holding up pretty well. Correction area could be 35,000, actually 36,000 to 36,300. So that's going to be the area that I'm looking for as a good buying opportunity. Still waiting there. Again, sit tight, be patient. Market always gives us buying opportunity. Remember when we had this rally, everyone's saying, oh my God, I just missed the rally. But look what happened after that. So it goes to almost a year consolidation. until October. And then after October, we had sharp move to the upside. Right now, this is one of those areas that everyone just feeling like a FOMO or kind of like a missing the opportunity, but opportunity is coming. You never miss the opportunity if you're patient. So be patient, sit on the side. If you don't see any good opportunity in the market, just sit on the side, all right? So you can get good names coming down the road if you get a good correction. Gold, I had a good analysis on gold and gold miners. Make sure watch that video. I just put a link here. But gold is coming down, and let me go to the weekly chart for gold. Here's the weekly chart. As you see here, it's kind of like a choppy, sloppy consolidation. Gold is just, I believe, correcting itself within time. So as long as we are above 1973 on a weekly basis, we're good. So gold still can go lower a bit. Next few weeks, it can just form a choppy consolidation. But this is going to be, I should say, a good buying opportunity for gold because probably Federal Reserve is going to smash the price to the downside on January 31st, which if they say we're going to keep the rate as is or we will just drop 2-3 times this year, and that's going to be a bad news for the stock market and gold at the same time. But gold can go higher, I believe, if they just blink to the market because stock market had a nice move to the upside last 2-3 weeks. And look at the gold here for last 5 weeks. The gold is just going down lower low. Last week actually just showing higher low compared to 2 weeks before. So it's pretty interesting. We see lower low, lower low, lower low, but last week it goes changing the trend to the higher low. So we will see if this is just a dead cat bounce or this is just beginning of the trend. I should say for the next 2-3 weeks, at least, we should see some kind of like a choppy consolidation. Daily chart tells me that if we get above 2040, again, 2040, that's going to be your level because if we get above this, any pullback, great opportunity 21. If we engulf this 2100 pullback, new all-time high. I believe this is going to happen in probably starting March all the way to June. We will see explosive move to the upside for gold. But right now, we should just be patient. Moving on to crude, which had a nice move again on Friday. Crude is surging up to $78 right now. So crude just $2 just $2 lower than 80, which is my target. As I said, if it goes above 76, easily it can go to $80, which is coming down the road. 79, 80 is coming. The potential scenario target place for lots of people who are just buying the crude. And also this is nice daily breakout level to the downside, and this is going to be a daily supply area. So 780 to 82, that's going to be the area that people just take benefit out of this rally of the WTI or crude. Moving on to individual names, starting with this chart. This is pretty interesting chart. This is XLY to XLP, consumer discretionary compared to consumer staples. If you remember this chart, I was pretty bullish on that period, like last year, I should say, March to May. I said, based on this chart, I should say Nasdaq will have a good move to the upside. And this chart tells me that people are going to piling money into consumer discretionary rather than consumer staple. And if you don't know the difference is consumer staple is what you need to have like a basic life, like a shampoo, like detergents, like all regular stuff that you're using for your daily routine. But consumer discretionary is what you want, like I don't know, travels, like a luxury stuff that is not need for life, but that's good to have. So when people are getting bullish into consumers discretionary, this means Apple is going to go higher, Microsoft is going to go higher. Lots of big techies are going to outperform the market, which they did. NVIDIA, AI, those stuff. But right now, look at the chart here. So the chart is going down. So this means corrective move is coming with a Nasdaq and also Nasdaq stocks. So if we have like a kind of like a support here somewhere around 2.2, that's going to be good. But right now we are at 2.36. So still, I believe the downside move is coming down the road, at least for the next few weeks. But that would be kind of like the interesting indicator that we can see. Right. Moving on to Bitcoin, which had a nice move. Actually, let me find a Bitcoin chart here. So here's the Bitcoin, a nice move on Friday. Thursday and Friday, it goes higher. Right now, we are at a 42,000 area. So 43,000 area is going to be a possible scenario for Bit to get there and then coming back down to this level. Still looking for this area to be touched, which is 34,000 to 37,000. That's going to be the area for a reversal. And we can see some kind of like a move and support and demand from Bitcoin to here. At this level, I believe it's just hitting this one, a breakout level. So that's why market just had a nice reaction. But I believe deeper corrective move is coming down the road next to 3 weeks. And then we can see good buying opportunity for Bit. Moving on to yield, which had a positive day. Yield just forming a nice momentum to the upside, if you ask me. And this is kind of like a nice reverse head and shoulder. So if this consolidation works here, I believe January 31st, we can hit over 4.50% to the upside. So that's going to be interesting level to see and to watch, because if it breaks to the upside, it can go all the way to 4.80. I don't think we are going to get to 5% anytime soon, if ever, but 4.50 to 4.70, that's going to be the possible scenario. And this chart confirms this one. Treasuries coming down, looks bearish. Still, lower low is possible scenario. We can go all the way down. I should say, I had calculation here. I just bring my level up here. 86 to 89.60. That's the area that I'm looking for, Treasury. So let me just bring this rectangular here as well. This is going to be good buying opportunity if you ask me. So if Treasury goes down, don't be surprised. And if it goes down to here, that's going to be the interesting level. VIX coming down, again, that's going to be good buying opportunity if you ask me. For VIX, Dixie on Friday, we had just a consolidation doji, nothing special. This is just a beginning for a next spike. If you ask me, 105, 104, 84 is coming down the road. Magma, or our big techie index, had a doji bar on Friday. Momentum is weak. Apple is down. So Apple just roll over earlier than the other names. So this is pretty interesting to see. Apple can go down here. And if it goes here, I should say the next level is going to be 162 to 166 for Apple. So stay on the side. Be careful with this, because if it goes rollover, it take out this level, it can just give market a trouble as well, especially Nasdaq. Amazon just $1.37 up. Not a bad price action, but later in the session it goes down. Meta, which have earning with Amazon on Thursday next week, just a hiking higher, new all-time high, then coming back down. Doji bar at 96 cents, not a bad session. Still, momentum is weak at the upside. This is overstretched, overbought, and I should say when pullback is coming, it's going to be aggressive one, especially earning next week. I'm not sure what's going to happen to this stock. Microsoft, 94 cents down on Friday session. Earning will come on Tuesday. Lots of volatility are coming to the technology, to be honest. Next week is going to be very, very spicy one. Google, nice surge to the upside, 31 cents to the upside. This is one of the best. I had this. I'm not going to sell Google anytime soon, even if it goes to new all-time high, which is pretty close, actually. I don't know if it touches, but if it gives me any corrective move, I will buy again Google. So waiting for a next buying opportunity. Netflix going up nicely, $8.42 up, but just a big shadow on the top. So I believe these names are due for corrective, especially Netflix after earning goes higher. but you see that lots of sellers even to control. Tesla going up just slightly, still just after earning. Try to digest earning. This is good level for buy, even if it can even if it goes lower. So that's going to be good buying opportunity as well. I believe Tesla can go higher from this level. Moving on to semiconductors, which for second consecutive day coming down. I believe this is this rally. So this rally, let me show you here. So this is the first, second, and third. And for those ones who haven't seen my tree drive bearish video, make sure watch this video, because this is the one out of classic examples that gives us a good sell signal here. I believe this one can go all the way down here, 167 to 170, which means NVIDIA, AMD, especially AMD next week, have earning, probably market sell it. Stocks, the same pattern, coming down with gap going down, selling pressure is on their place. Taiwan Semiconductor, 70 cents up. AMD, $3 down today. So NVIDIA as well. So it's kind of like losing its momentum a bit. Still not confirming, but Texas Instrument coming down. So this is 4 consecutive day going down here. Lam Research, $26 down. So Lam Research hitting the all-time high, coming down. Moving on to financials, XLF going up. So that's why Dow is pretty strong. 14 cents up, KBE 23 cents up, KRE 19 cents up, and JP Morgan coming down 66. But still, these levels are going to be a good buying opportunity if you ask me. Banking sectors are they are pretty good for 2024, and I think one of the best sector in market is going to be banks, gold miners, and so on. Goldman Sachs, $4.91 down. Bank of America, 4 cents up. Not a bad session. Wells Fargo, 44 cents up. I believe these names are pretty overstretched, so they need to have a corrective move for the next buying opportunity. GDX, which is the gold miners. Again, I had kind of like a very, very good video, I should say, for this name, and also the entire industry for the gold miners. They're pretty good for investment. If you are just looking for something for the next 6 months or over a year, I believe keep an eye on this sector. This is going to be well paid for the next 6 months or a year. So GDX, 18 cents down, still looking for kind of like a forming the bottom formation. At least choppiness is here for the next 2-3 weeks. But these ones are giving me early signal that probably the bottom is there. GDXJ, 26 cents down, AEM, 39 cents down, Newmont, weak, 28 cents down. But again, Newmont is the weakest one among the other one. Franco-Nevada, dollar, 6 cents down. Franco-Nevada needs to go back above 109, 110, establish itself above 110. So 110 is going to be a decisive moment for Franco-Nevada. Gold Barrick, 6 cents down as well. So Gold Barrick, this is not a good pattern. So it can go lower to $14, $15, or I should say that's going to be the it. XLE, which is a financial, which is a spider for energy. So this one had a nice surge to the upside. Still, it can go higher to 87, but I'm not sure if it can go above 88. Oil and gas exploration ETF, XOP, 89 cents up, not a bad session. OIH still lower high, but a good momentum, right? So good momentum, good overstretched, overbought. These names are pretty overbought in the short term, so pullback could be kind of like a buying opportunity. Again, I'm not sure if it can stretch too much. Exxon, 87 cents up. Chevron, good surge to the upside, 57 cents up, but I'm not sure if it can engulf this pivotal point as well. So looking for very lower low here for buying opportunity. Again, energy names can go lower down the road. So be careful with these names. I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.